y'all. Hey. I hope everyone is doing fine out there today. Thank you for checking out my channel. My name is Denieccee and this is Simply Denieccee. Welcome to my little corner of YouTube. I am so glad to have you. If you've been here before, you've been rocking with me for a while. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I appreciate you. I love you and I thank you for all of the support. If this is your first time here, welcome. I appreciate you so much. If you like what you see, which I usually do handbag videos, reviews, styling, fashion, beauty, family, faith, and fun, go ahead and click the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you're in the VIP. Go ahead and turn on those notifications so that you're in the VIP with the rest of the family so you'll know when these videos drop. And it keeps me flowing through the algorithm in YouTube. First of all, we did it, family. 300 subscribers. I am so excited. And I'm usually a little more jubilant, a little more upbeat. But that's what this video is about today. Like, I am so blessed. So blessed. I'm grateful for each and every one of you, and even for those of you that have not subscribed yet but you're still checking out my channel. Thank you. We weren't supposed to hit this milestone until next Monday, or this coming Monday, and we hit it in 2 days. Thank y'all. It means more to me than you'll ever know. Today's video is going to be a little bit different as far as Pearls of Wisdom is concerned. It's about taking care of yourself and about a little bit about what's going on with me. I know in a lot of my videos I've mentioned and alluded to some things as far as my health was concerned. You guys rolled with me through these kidney stones and even through this diabetes stuff, and I thank y'all so much. When I started my YouTube channel some years ago, I mentioned a disease, and I kind of fell off after that because I was just freshly diagnosed and I was still trying to learn more about this disease. Again, I apologize for the background noise. They literally do construction right across the street, and I try to use the best light that I can. And this hair, y'all, like I said, it's just not a good start of the week for me, so I apologize. But anyway, about 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with lupus, SLE. And lupus is an inflammatory disease where your body, your immune system attacks its own healthy tissues, you know. I was diagnosed with this a year after my grandmother's passing, which was the same year after I had the herniated disc in my neck. We found out I had degenerative disc disease and spinal stenosis, which is the narrowing of the spinal column, the cartilage in the spinal column, and degenerative disc disease, DDD as it's called, or 3D as I like to say. It's just basically that it degenerates, it vanishes. The cartilage in between the disc and your spine disappears pretty much. But it didn't explain why suddenly I was having a vitamin D deficiency. Like, I could not stand the sun, photosensitivity at its highest. I just couldn't understand why I couldn't go outside, and I loved outside, and I think this is part of what changed me as far as being a homebody. I didn't like the things that was happening to me. I would be outside 3 minutes tops and I would collapse. I would faint. I had bouts of rheumatoid arthritis or so. I was diagnosed with, for Cameron 16, for at least 15 years that we know of. Chronic fatigue my entire life. But of course, back in the 80s and the beginning of the 90s, lupus wasn't something that was discussed. And my grandmother just thought it was laziness. And I would be depleted, full of energy. From the beginning. So some of my symptoms, brain fog. I know you've watched a lot of my videos, and it seems like I just lose my train of thought right in the middle of the video. It is because I do. The brain fog is real. It is really, really real. So I have to write down a lot of things, and a lot of the reasons I say because it helps me come back to the realization of what I was discussing. And yesterday was just a bad day. And when I say yesterday, I mean Monday, August 2nd. Today is August 3rd. You'll see this on August 4th. It was just a bad day for me. And I had so much planned for myself. I was going to roll out some content for you guys that would roll all the way through next week. But my body said no. And that's something I have to learn to listen to. I pushed really, really hard the last 3 weeks or so after my kidney stone surgery. I did rest a little bit there, but as soon as I got my energy back, I was on it. I was on it. And we thought I would have had a flare up, which is just the presentation of your symptoms. I thought I would have had a flare after surgery, and I didn't. So that kind of made it strange. And I haven't really been under any stress, which causes flare. My medication hasn't really changed, which causes a flare. I am on Lyrica, which causes severe weight gain, which is also a part of the reason it's been a little hard for me to lose weight. But restlessness, sleepless nights, pain over the charts. I've woken up for the past week or so at 3 a.m. and just cannot go back to sleep. And I take sleeping aids, and things to help my mind rest. And it's a struggle for me. But God is good. God is so good. He is better to me than I would ever be to myself. I know that lupus will not defeat me. My lupus, because lupus can affect many places. It can affect the joints, the skin, the kidneys, the blood cells, your brain, your heart, and your lungs. My lupus attacks my heart and my lungs. I found out that I have 2 small nodules on my lungs as I was preparing for kidney stone surgery. So that's the next thing we have to take care of. I also have scarring here in my vocal cords for when I had surgery for the herniated disc in the back of my neck. That's another thing we need to take care of. As far as my skin, I don't have the traditional rash because my lupus is systemic. It is not discoid, which discoid means it is on top of the skin. Systemic is normally underneath, but I do have lots of prickly feelings, like someone is just sticking straight needles, a million straight needles in the same spot over and over and over. My scalp suffers. I lose my hair a lot, especially when it grows to a length that I'm pleased with, past the shoulders, and then it falls out from the root just unexplainably. It slows me down drastically, and I just have to stop wherever my body says stop. Like, I literally have to stop, and it gives me warning signs. Like, I woke up the other morning, that was my warning. I didn't feel any pain. Well, yes, I did. I felt some pain, and when I finally went back to sleep and woke back up, that pain was unbearable, y'all. Truly unbearable. Also, most people that have lupus also have fibromyalgia, which is something else that I struggle with. And sometimes the symptoms of each mimic each other very, very, very well. Chronic fatigue syndrome is also something that is a part of all of this, and it just makes you tired. Like, mentally, you are drained. You can't think of anything else. You don't want to think. You're overstimulated, overextended. Physically, your body just can't take anymore. And you have to really just stop And you only can do the things that are of the utmost importance. If you choose to put energy into anything else, you won't make it through the rest of the day. So I do a lot of resting, a lot of crossword puzzles, and I watch a lot of YouTube to try to take my mind off things. Lots of times I fall asleep watching YouTube, which I'm grateful for, which means that my mind is at ease for however long that I'm asleep. And it's just a struggle. There is no cure for any of this, but it can be treated. I see my doctor on Thursday, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this, because I feel like some of the medications that I'm taking, they're not working for me anymore. My body is used to them, and it's time to try something else. I don't feel cursed by this disease or these diseases. They're just a part of my testimony. They're just a part of who I am, that to witness to someone else that God will see you through. Just to know that all of this stuff that I have going on, and I can still push and be strong and still be supportive and there for my family, for my husband and my kids, for my daughter-in-law who has sickle cell. You know, I can still be there for you guys here on YouTube, and continue to support each of you, and continue to share my journey on this channel. I'm grateful for Lola, because she has saved my life literally in so many ways. When fatigue hits while I'm in the shower, I can't get out unassisted, and she follows me, of course, with her sweet self everywhere that I go. And when she feels it before I even groan, and she jumps up to the shower curtain and kind of pushes it aside, which I think is so sweet. And she sees me, and she runs, and she goes to get help. I didn't train her to do that. It's a natural instinct for her. Because anything else could have happened. My husband would be asleep, or, you know, Cameron would be, you know, into his video game, or, you know, whatever it is he has going on the other side of the apartment. But Lola is so smart. And I'm grateful. I had a very unhealthy fear of dogs, and to have her is just a miracle in itself, and I'm blessed. My grandmother used to always tell me to take care of myself. If you don't take care of you, how can you expect anyone else to? You show people how to treat you by the way that you treat yourself, and by what you allow. And that is the truth. I've had to let go of pretenses. I've had to walk away from some of the best friendships I thought were the best friendships, but they were so toxic and so unhealthy. And from family members that way as well. And they hurt. God, they hurt. But this pain that I feel is the same pain that I felt with cutting those ties. And God prepared me for such a time as this. My favorite verse in the entire Bible is Isaiah chapter 30. Was it 40? Gosh, see, there's that brain thing. 40, verse 30 and 31. Starts at 28. Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary, and there's no searching of his understanding. He gives power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increases strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. So I know the strength that I have is not of my own, but it is of his strength inside of me. It is my grandmother's strength inside of me. I'm sorry. I wasn't gonna do this today, the crying, but I have to learn to stop apologizing for healing. And I feel like this is a safe place to do this with each of you. I know I probably should have uploaded a handbag, but the next few sets of videos are gonna be a tad bit different, which I will upload a bag video. My next couple videos will be bag videos, but next week's Pearls of Wisdom will be a sit-down video. And I'm going to share my story as far as my grandmother is concerned. I know that she is with me. I wear her with me every single day. In the past 6 years, there has not been a day that I don't talk about her and think about her. We were so close. My birthday is Monday, August 9th. Her birthday is Wednesday, August 11th. She would have been 85 years old. I miss her terribly. But I know that's a little selfish. My flesh does miss her. My heart does miss her. But I'm happy that she is no longer in pain. I'm happy that she is with her parents and her siblings, some of her siblings. And I know she has a front seat watching me, my husband, and my boys. And she loved them so much. I learned from her not to speak about my pain. She was so strong. But I think for me, it was hurting me more than it was helping me. Because I'm a person that needs to talk things out in order to see the bigger picture, in order to think more clearly, in order to work through a solution. But she was old school, you know. But anyway, my battle with lupus, what gives me relief is rest. Sometimes I can't stand for clothing to touch me. Some days I can't get dressed. I just walk around lay around in my bathrobe, which I had to get a satin one, which that fabric even hurts when it touches my skin, but it's the lightest. My ankles swell, which they're very swollen right now. My knees swell, my joints swell. Just my heart beating hurts. Pleurisy, which is the inflammation of the chest wall. I have lots of bouts of that, and the sharp pains when I inhale, and it has been mistaken several times for a heart attack. I've had a stroke or two before. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I had to get some of this off of me to talk to you guys. I love y'all and I trust y'all so much. If this is something you want to learn more about or walk through this journey with me, please let me know down in the comments. I know this is not what you guys signed up for, and it is I sincerely apologize. Today, I'm just going to take it one step at a time. I have my water. I'm about to eat breakfast. Lola is looking out the window. Cameron is asleep. My husband will be home soon. So I have my weighted blanket, and I'm just gonna get all of my favorite things and put them in a basket and sit them next to me on the couch so I have them within arm's reach. I thank y'all. These flares can last a very long time. And when I say a long time, I mean weeks. But I'm not going to let this destroy my birthday weekend. I'm going to rest up. I'm going to rest heavy. I'm going to rest easy. I get you guys a video uploaded on Friday. And we're going to go from there. We've made 300 subscribers. I made it to 43 years young. We celebrate the life of my grandmother. My husband's birthday is on the 17th. We have that to celebrate. My middle son will be here on the 22nd. I haven't seen him in a year. Oh my gosh. Our 20-year wedding anniversary is on the 23rd. We have a lot to celebrate. I can't be sick through all of this. It means it's time for me to go. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I love y'all so much. Again, I apologize. Get down. Again, I apologize for the tears, and this is not what you usually come to get. But I ask for your continued prayers and for your support. I ask that you hit the like button. I ask that you hit subscribe. And drop down in the comments and let's talk about whatever is on your mind, okay? I love y'all. And Lord, I always have condensation right there. I caught it this time. I normally catch it on the replay. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Okay, y'all. I love y'all so much. I'll talk to y'all later.